Hi all, in this lecture we will be working with dates using Spark API. Let's talk about the objectives. We will understand how to convert Unix epoch to a string timestamp using from Unix time function. We will understand how to convert Unix epoch to a date using toDate function. We will extract year, month and day from timestamp value. We will understand how to extract hour, minute and seconds from a timestamp value. And finally, we will be adding current date and current timestamp as a column in the data frame. So let's start. So we have orders data in HDFS and we will be using the same for the demo. So let's read the data. Where order df is equal to spark.read.parquet and providing the path. So this is my path. Now this gives me the order df. Order data frame dot show, give me the 5 records. This is my data, but from this data I'm only interested in the column order underscore date. So what I'm going to do is I'll select this order underscore date column in a new data frame. So where orders is equal to order data frame dot select and just give me order underscore date. That's it. Now let's see. Orders dot show, just give me 5 records. Now in this new data frame orders we have just one column. This order date column is of long type, which represents the number of seconds from Unix epoch. So by the way, this data is in millisecond. We can use from Unix time function to convert Unix epoch to a string representing the timestamp of that moment. So first of all, we will convert this millisecond into second, and then we will be using the function from Unix time on top of it. Let's see that. So let's add a new column in this data frame, which is timestamp. So I'll be saying orders is equal to orders dot with column, and my new column is order underscore ts, and the value is from Unix time and providing the existing column name, that is order underscore date, and dividing it by 1000 because I have to convert the data into seconds. This is my orders data. So I'm going to say orders dot show and just give me 5 records. So guys, we have converted the data into a timestamp. We have added a new column which contains the timestamp, date and time. Now, what if we are only interested in the date portion? We can do that using toDate function. So to underscore date function returns the date part of a timestamp, and the return type is a date, not a string. So let's see the schema of this data frame first. Orders dot print schema. So we can see that the timestamp is in string. So from Unix time function returns a string as an output. Now let's see how we can add only date. So I'm going to say orders is equal to orders dot with column, and in this with column I'm going to add a new column, that is order underscore dt, order date. And what I have to do now is I have to use toDate along with from Unix time. So to underscore date, toDate works on top of this, the output of from Unix time. So from Unix time, and our column is order underscore date, divide the value by 1000. So this is my orders data frame containing a new column order underscore dt. Let's see that. Show, just give me 5 records. Now we have added a new column which contains the date portion of timestamp. Let's see the schema again. Print schema. So we can see here that order underscore ts is in string, but order underscore dt is a date value, is a date. Now let's understand how to extract year, month and day of the month. So orders is equal to orders dot with column, and in this with column I'll say I have to add a new column here, and the value will be, we can use a function here and we can simply pass the column order underscore ts. So it will extract the year from the timestamp. Now on top of this I will again call with column, and again I want to add month. For that I can use a function which is called month, and again I'll be passing order underscore ts. So let's add day of month as well. To add day of month, I'm gonna say, let's say the column name is day and the value is day of month, and day of month is extracted from the column order underscore ts. Okay, so we are done. Let's see. Orders dot show and just give me 5 records. So guys, we can see that we have extracted year, month and day from the timestamp. We can also extract hour, minute and second. How to do that? Let's see now. So orders is equal to orders dot with column, and let's say the new column that we want to add is hour, and the value is, we can use the function r and then we can simply provide the column name order underscore ts. Okay, and then I'll be adding a new column, and the name of the new column will be, let's say, minutes. Okay, and the value will be, we'll be using the function minute, and we will be passing the column order date order underscore ts. Let's add another column. Let's say the column name is seconds, and the value is second, and let me pass order underscore ts. Okay, so we are done. Let's see that. Orders dot show and give me 5 records. So guys, we have successfully added hour, minute and second column in the data frame, extracting the value from an existing column which is a timestamp order underscore ts. So this is how we can extract month, day, year, hour, min, minutes and seconds. Now let's add a new column with current date. How can we do that? Let's see. Orders is equal to orders dot with column, and now adding a new column, that is, let's say, current date, cur underscore dt, and the value is simply the function current date. That's it. Current underscore date function. This will add a new column with the current date. Similarly, we can also add a new column with current timestamp. Let's add current timestamp as well. So I'm going to say with column, and the column name will be current cur underscore ts, and the value will be, let's call a function current timestamp. That's it. Okay, so we are done. Let's see. Orders dot show, and let's take top 5 records. So guys, as you can see that we have successfully added the current date and current timestamp. Okay. Now current timestamp data is truncated. If you want to see the full data, you can say dot show 5 comma false. It will show you the complete data without truncating. So guys, in this lecture we have learned how to use from Unix time function to convert Unix epoch to a string representing the timestamp. We have learned how to use toDate function, and then we have learned how to use year, month, day, hour, minute and second functions. We have learned how to add a new column with the current date and also how to add a new column with the current timestamp. Thank you.